Good afternoon, tribe, and welcome once again to this week's edition of Wisdom Wednesday on a Thursday. It's becoming a trend. Um, I didn't post last week, honestly, because I had nothing good to post. I found myself just being completely present and observing and pausing and taking in this new place, this new environment I'm in. And it reminded me of something. I just rediscovered how to forgive 10 years after I thought I'd mastered it. My dad used to say, reminded me of this, was if you got nothing good to say, don't say anything. But he took it to the extremes. He would ignore people for months. So instead of learning forgiveness in those young days, I learned stubbornness. Fast forward to 2016, my 10-year trend, what's trending on socials is 10 years ago. My trending posts would actually show that I'd finally learned real forgiveness. Through major loss, pain, and also therapy, I learned how to totally forgive. The kind where you actually wish the best for the people who hurt you. Let that sink in. Wish the best for the people that hurt you. But by 2026, I had no understanding of what that felt like. New faces, old faces hurting me, and me hurting them in new ways. And I'd truly forgotten how to do it. So, luckily, I found myself in a space where I could go back to my tools that I had back in 2016. I began to listen to the coincidences as a friend mentioned a book that I heard about some while back, Total Forgiveness by Arthur Kendall, and I read it. And it just reopened the chapters of that life. I found a mentor who helped me do a well-formed outcome, which is obviously something I use as a tool with my clients. And I journaled a list of names who I need to forgive and realized how long that list had actually become again. And then I did simple things like walk in the evenings, took in the fresh air, and finally found the space to let these people off the hook. By beginning to let myself off the hook,